Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the beautiful Caribe Royale here in Orlando, Florida for the featured bout of the evening. Premier Boxing Champions presents the PBC Championship Boxing on Prime Video featured bout of the evening, and it's all brought to you by TGB Promotions in association with No Limit Boxing and Main Events, and sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. This World Championship attraction is sanctioned by the IBF, the President Daryl Peoples. Introducing our three judges scoring from ringside. From Poland, Leszek Jankowiak. From Florida, Alexander Levin. And from Canada, Benoit Roussel. And our third man to the ring, the referee in charge of our main event, Christopher Young. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the Caribe Royale in Orlando, Florida, it's prime time! Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the red corner. Entering the ring wearing brown trunks with white trim, hailing from Sydney, Australia. He weighed in at 153.5 pounds with a record of 24 wins and 1 loss. He has 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the challenger, the all-action warrior, the battle-ready world-ranked contender, and the former WBO Junior Middleweight Champion of the World, introducing the Soul Taker, Tim Tszyu! And his opponent across the ring, the defending champion, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trunks with red trim, fighting out of Glendale, California by way of Grozny, Russia. He weighed in at a trim and ready 152.75 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 22 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making the first defense of his title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newly crowned, undefeated, reigning and defending IBF Junior Middleweight Champion of the World, introducing Bakhram Murtazaliev. Once again, our referee in charge, now to give instructions, Christopher Young.
Okay, Jimmy, listen, everything considered legal right here is good, everything up here is considered legal is good, okay? Jimmy, you know what time it is. For the IBF Junior Middleweight Champion. Fight hard, fight clean, touch him up.
PC, take us through the numbers of our main event.
The tail of the tape for the main event. Look closely at that 3.5-inch reach advantage for Murtazaliev. He's also the taller fighter. But one thing Tim Tszyu said after staring down with him after they both went on the scales on Friday, he said, not as tall or big or as strong looking as I thought he was. Let's see what effect that has on tonight's main event.
Chris Young, third man in the ring. This will be his 444th bout. 4th time officiating a world title fight. This is for the IBF Super Welterweight title. Tim Tszyu in the brown trunks, the champion. Murtazaliev in the white trunks with the red trim. And again, Murtazaliev starts it off with the jab. Here's the left hook by Tszyu.
Yeah, Bakhram just doing what we said based off those CompuBox numbers, just clearly. Look at that, double jab. He's been working the jab from the start of the bell. That's gonna be a main tool in his arsenal tonight.
Will not be a lot of filling out between these two. Murtazaliev has a high work rate.
One thing Tszyu told us this week, he said, I'm gonna wait for Murtazaliev to start throwing something dangerous. As soon as he does, I'm going to that body right away. You saw that right-hand counter shot from Tszyu early, cleanly landing downstairs.
Here's the right hand and a left hook by Murtazaliev, the champion, and a 1-2. Tszyu, right hand and then a left to the body. And you see Tszyu, look, he reaches up and he sees blood, the top of his head.
Shades of March 30th versus Fundora all over again.
There's a short right hand by Murtazaliev. Big right hand, too, by the champion.
Murtazaliev throws these interesting hooks, left hooks, right hooks, getting around the guard. He's got a decent straight right hand when he wants to use it too.
There's a left hook by the champion.
Tim Tszyu
Stiff jab and right hand by Tim Tszyu.
Tszyu already starting to walk Murtazaliev down.
Murtazaliev has 6 first-round knockouts. Tim Tszyu has 4.
They are testing the waters early and loading up behind these shots.
Tszyu is trying to make a statement. You might throw more punches, but I got more power.
Uppercut by Murtazaliev. And the right hand.
This is good work for the champion here late in the round.
He sticks the jab to the stomach of Tim Tszyu.
Ten seconds, Jimmy, 10 seconds.
Look at that pressure. That's the pressure I was talking about in the strategy for Tim Tszyu. You can expect to see that all night.
Watch his right here. Делай дакс. Останавливайся. Дыхало.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Дыхание восстанавливай. Watch his right here. Больше walk, don't stress. Животиком, в животик, по печени. И сразу защитное движение. Не застаивайся долго. Иди jab.
Let's take a look back at what we saw in round 1. You see the heads clashing there as Tszyu landed the left hook to the body. Looks more like an abrasion, if anything, on the forehead of Tszyu.
Mark Gambin, who was his cut man in the Fundora fight and has been his cut man for his career, not here. He had an inflamed appendix, had emergency surgery, so Joe Chiambo is Tim Tszyu's cut man for the night. Joe Chiambo out of New York City. A really good cut man. And again, both of these men throwing big left. There's a right hand by the champion. Right on the button. So far, both men showing a stiff beard, taking big shots. Tszyu unloads the right hand. And a left hook that drops Tim Tszyu.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right over there. There you go, champ. All right, baby, let's do it.
Been down for the 3rd time in his career. And he tries to hold on.
A lot of round to go, 2 more minutes.
There's a short uppercut by the champion.
When 2 men don't want to step back.
Tszyu still wobbly. Look at his legs.
Needs to pick those hands up. He's standing there.
There's a body shot by the champ.
Tszyu is looking to get this knockdown back right now with that right hand.
There's a right hand by Tszyu, but still on wobbly legs, and left hook drops him.
He needs to stay down. He doesn't need to get back on the feet so fast.
6, 7, 8. Walk over there. Come back to me. Okay, champ.
The champion, unbeaten, trying to stop and make a statement against Tim Tszyu. He's dropped him twice.
2 knockdowns in 2.
There's a good exchange. Tszyu's on wobbly legs. Under a minute left here in round 2. Tszyu connects with a right hand.
Tszyu doesn't know any other way but to go forward in these situations. To this crowd.
Left hook by the champion. A double left hook. Tszyu's wobbly. He's trying to hold on. Another right hand. A left.
The legs are gone. I do not know how he's still standing
and he's
up.
Down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Look at the look in Tszyu's eyes.
Okay, you ready to go? Hey, pay attention. All right.
Saved by the bell.
Wow.
As he wobbles to his corner.
You gotta protect yourself, okay, baby?
Восстанавливайся.
Yes.
Тим, надо просто боксировать. Слышишь? Знаешь, где ты?
I can hear the corner. I cannot hear him.
Восстанавливайся. Надо двигаться. Просто еще раунд. Не махайся с ним. Просто двигайся по рингу. Восстановись.
I just want you to move
3
around.
knockdowns in the second round, BC.
It started with a left hook for the champion. They were throwing often at the same time, but Murtazaliev was beating Tszyu to the punch. We talked about the volume style of the champion. He's showing in this round 2. He's also got that pop. There was the second knockdown and the continued pressure, basically until the final bell. Can Tim Tszyu survive the onslaught?
They've called the doctor in to take another look at Tim Tszyu. Gives him the okay.
Tim Tszyu has a bad habit of trying to throw a big punch and then just standing there and looking at his work.
He's also not setting up his right hands at all. He's just looking to throw at the same time as Murtazaliev. And it hasn't worked out for him as he's in a deep hole here in round 3.
There's a left hook by the champion.
There goes those hooks around the guard that I talked about in the first round. Stylistically, Bakhram throws these awkward punches. Tim Tszyu trying to tighten up his guard.
There's a body shot by Tszyu. You look at the power punches. Murtazaliev threw 87 of them in the last round. And that right hand. Another right to the top of the head of Tszyu.
Little short left hook on the inside. These hooks are designed to get around the guard.
Tszyu still pressuring, but he's not jabbing.
Oh, he got dropped with that left hook!
It's the same.
5, 6, 7, 8. Walk over there. Dude, one more time, the fight's over. Come on.
Chris Young says one more time, this fight's over. The champ is trying to turn the lights out on Tim Tszyu. And the towel goes in. It's over. Bakhram Murtazaliev has sent Tim Tszyu back down under.
Murtazaliev told us, don't judge me by my last fight. Watch me in there tonight against Tim Tszyu. What a breakthrough statement performance.
For 4.5 years, Murtazaliev was the #1 contender for the title at 154. He had been chasing at the time Jermell Charlo. Never got a shot. Had to take step-aside money for a number of fights. Had to take tune-up fights. To finally get his world title opportunity this past April, he got it, and he said, tonight I'm going to show you why I belong at the elite level at 154 and deserve big fights, because the last fight I fought, and I got my title during Ramadan, where I was completely drained. I'm healthy, and I will show you why I'm the best at 154.
Throughout the week, him and his team were constantly saying that Tim Tszyu is made for Bakhram. It is just exactly what they wanted to do for Bakhram to showcase his skills and talent, and we just now witnessed why. It is exactly as the team has stated. Tim Tszyu stood there, Bakhram was busy, and those big chopping overhand rights, beautiful little left hook on the inside, just kept doing damage to Tim Tszyu. And it was done so timely. Both left hook knockdowns were done each time Tim Tszyu thought it was his opportunity to go down to the body, leaving his right guard open, and it was a big mistake.
Let's get the official time of the stoppage. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 55 seconds in round number 3. A referee in charge, Christopher Young, stops the contest upon suggestion and advice and request of the corner. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the undefeated IBF junior middleweight champion of the world, Bakhram Murtazaliev.
Now 23-0, 17 of those victories have now come by knockout as he gets the biggest win of his career. He stops Tim Tszyu and remains champion. Let's take a look at this fight here, PC.
Round 2. Murtazaliev broke that fight open with a left hook. Tszyu was constantly pressuring him, but really not throwing out his jab or setting up shots. Murtazaliev filled in those gaps with power punches. And it wasn't just 2 knockdowns in round 2, it was 3, the final one before the bell. And now it became, can Tim Tszyu work all the way back? He couldn't. Murtazaliev putting on the power shots, and it took Tszyu's corner to throw in the towel to end the second straight loss to the former world title holder, and the more than 4-1 betting underdog defends his world title.
Here's the final CompuBox stats. Murtazaliev landed nearly 50% of his power punches. Tszyu was right there as well, but it was Murtazaliev who dropped Tim Tszyu 4 times and gets the stoppage. The champion is with our Jordan Plant.
Thank you, Brian. Congratulations, Bakhram. What an amazing performance. Did you think that you were going to be able to stop him as early as you did?
Поздравляю, очень удивительная победа. Ты так и думал, что ты остановишь его так быстро, как ты остановил?
Я только могу создать причину, от меня мало что зависит. Это на все воля Всевышнего. Это была сегодня моя судьба. Так как...
Bakhram, congratulations. Vardon will translate for us. What an amazing outing tonight. Do you think you were going to stop him as early as you did?
Поздравляю, Бахрам, какая убедительная победа. Ты так и думал, что ты так быстро остановишь его?
Да, конечно, я не думал, что я так быстро его остановлю. Я просто на тренировке создавал причину, А это на все воля Всевышнего. Сегодня это была моя судьба. Я должен был выиграть, поэтому я выиграл. Разницы нету, был бы моим соперником Тим или кто-то другой. Это все от Всевышнего.
I didn't know when I'm gonna stop him. I just created some purposes and opportunities during my training camp, and everything just it was for God willing. Either it was Tim or someone else, it doesn't matter. God would decide who wins this fight.
I want to take a quick look at the replay right here and see some of the knockdowns. You were landing some right hands, even some swivel jabs. Not sure if we can get them up, but was that right hand something that you worked on? Oh, here we go. Walk me through this.
Хочешь, пожалуйста, объясни, как все происходило? Ты можешь по порядку объяснить именно вот это?
Ну, видите, тут все годами тренировок, оно наработалось, да, автоматически. Мы с тренером тренировались где-то около 10 недель к этому бою, и каждый день мы отрабатывали одно и то же, одни наши любимые комбинации. В итоге в бою оно просто стрельнуло, когда надо было.
Yes, we just work with our coach, same combinations all the time, and during the fight it just happened. So there's nothing specific. It's all automatically happening during the fight because we worked for 10 weeks throwing the same combinations all the time over again.
When you came into the ring, you seemed very determined, like you had your mind made up and nothing was going to change the outcome of this fight. Where does that come from?
Когда ты вошел в ринг, видно было, насколько ты сильно был настроен и что ты понимал, какое будет завершение. Откуда это пришло?
Знаете, когда вы с верой и надеждой полагаетесь на Всевышнего, создаете причину, вас ничего не может остановить. Всевышний придавал мне силы и уверенности. Люди без Всевышнего, они ничто.
You know, when you just create opportunities, and it just happens with the God will. You know, if you believe that the God is going to help you, we are human with nothing. God helps you, and then you just create those opportunities, and everything happens.
We are all humans in this sport. Is there anything you'd like to say to Tim? He is a warrior, and he showed a lot of heart. He kept getting up when you were knocking him down. Is there anything you'd like to say to him?
Ты хотел бы что-то сказать для Тима? Ты его уронял, но он постоянно вставал как воин. Хотел бы ты ему сказать пару слов?
Я сказал бы, что его воле может позавидовать практически каждый боец. После первого же удара я чувствовал, что я очень сильно на него попал, но он продолжал до конца бороться. Поэтому мой респект ему. И если он хочет, и у него будет время, он может приехать к нам в зал. Мы можем вместе с ним с радостью поработать, потому что у него много есть сильных сторон, которые я хотел бы себе перенять. И то же самое, я думаю, мы бы с тренером могли бы поделиться и с ним опытом своим.
You know what? When I landed that first shot, I felt how hard it was. And, you know, everybody can be jealous of his will and what kind of warrior he is. And I would like to wish him all the best. And one day I hope we can work together. He can come to our gym. We can just exchange our experiences and help each other to grow.
Well, congratulations. Retaining your title. We hope to see you in the ring soon. Thank you so much. We're going to head over to Tim now. Tim, I'm so impressed with your heart and the will you showed tonight. Not many people know how difficult it is to get back up in front of a crowd when you're getting knocked down. Where did that determination come from?
You know, every time I step in the ring, I'm willing to die in here, and this is the reason why I do it. You know, things didn't go to plan. The better man won tonight. No excuses right there. It just was that bit better, and yeah, again, no excuses. I tried my best, and these things happen. It's not meant to be a perfect. Boxing's not meant to be perfect. So you live and you learn, right?
Was there anything when you faced Bakhram that surprised you?
I think it was after the first shot that I sort of things didn't go according to plan. Again, that's part of boxing. You get hit, your reaction's a bit slower. Things just don't go according to plan. But the victory belongs to Bakhram tonight. He's the man at 154, the IBF champ.
Well, you showed a lot of heart again. You're a warrior. We hope to see you in the ring again soon. Thank you so much, Tim. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Jordan. Bakhram Murtazaliev, unbeaten, retains his title in an emphatic fashion with an impressive victory over Tim Tszyu.